Barney, you was a mite sharp to old Otis. Something ailing you this morning?
No, nothing's ailing me this morning.
Oh, you're as touchy as old satin hen. I know what'll perk you up. Get a cup of coffee, and I'll sing the wreck of the old 97 for you. Like the fella says, music hath charm.
All them dippy songs music.
Well, they're folk music, kind of like true stories set to tunes is what they are. And if somebody does something brave, why not sing about it? Besides, you always liked them before.
Well, I don't like them now. They're hick songs. And this is a hick town, and I'm a hick deputy doing a hick job in a hick jail.
Barney, sit down right there. Now, suppose you tell me what brought this on.
Have you seen that new state police building over at Mount Pilot?
No, not yet.
Andy, we are so far behind the times, it is pitiful. Why, we don't even have a radio dispatcher, nor a crime lab, nor a fingerprint filer, a teletype machine, or a radar. We don't even have a helicopter.
Well, we ain't got guided missiles either, but I doubt if we need them. Now, Barney, you get this way every now and then. It's just...
Oh, Andy.
Morning, Mayor.
Meet our sheriff, Andy Taylor. Andy, this is Mr. Fred Jenkins of the FBI.
Nice to meet you, sir.
My pleasure, Sheriff Taylor.
This is my deputy, Barney Fife.
Barney?
FBI.
Yes, sir. These are the two men responsible.
What do we do?
Yeah, responsible for what?
The rate of crime here in Mayberry.
Andy, I told you we needed new equipment. Sir, we're working here under very primitive conditions. Why, we ain't even got a radio...
Barney, just a second. What about our rate of crime?
It's the lowest in the whole god-blame country.
That's right. The FBI's latest survey shows Mayberry to be the most crime-free community in the United States. On behalf of Mr. Hoover and the entire Bureau, congratulations.
Well, I'll be dogged. And from Mr. Hoover.
Old J. Edgar himself.
Well, we better come over here and talk about this. That's quite an honor. You know that, Barney?
Now, the
Come,
chief
Mr.
has
Hoover.
sent me down here to observe firsthand just how you achieved this wonderful record.
Well, first off, I think the credit ought to go where it rightfully belongs.
Oh, now, Andy, you had just as much to do with it as I did.
Well, I appreciate that, Barney, but what I had in mind was the folks that live here. I think Barney and me's just lucky to be peace officers in a community of law-abiding, God-fearing citizens. Why, about the most we have
Andy,
to do...
you're going to be late for your barbershop appointment.
I ain't got no barbershop appointment.
It's a good idea, Andy. You want to look good for your press and photographer.
For what?
I'm afraid a certain amount of publicity is inevitable, Sheriff Taylor.
Well, Mr. Jenkins, I wouldn't make too much out of this.
Oh, our sheriff's a very modest man. That's one of your troubles, Andy. You've always been too modest. You shouldn't be that way at all. Take a little credit for the things you do.
Yeah, I guess that's the word that describes us best. Modest. As you can see, we don't go in for fancy technical equipment here. We're just plain, simple men fighting organized crime with raw courage. Strong, determined, rugged, fearless.
And modest.
I think that's the word that describes us best, yeah.